Hey everyone, it's Stori here, and this is RP Weekly. So first up for notable blogs, we have Chris COLFER, RPH. They have a ton of resources available. I particularly use their lookalikes. I've been using them for a little bit of time now, so feel free to take a look at them. And next up, I will definitely butcher the pronunciation of this, most likely. Skogsran. Skogsran. It is based off of a Scandinavian character from lore, which loosely could be compared to like a forest nymph or an elf, from what I could Google it up. But they have absolutely amazing aesthetics. They do take requests. I don't believe they have a limit on them, but obviously don't be a dick. But they are gorgeous and I love them, and I have reblogged so many of them already. I have gone through the entire tag on that blog, and that goes back quite a while. So take a look at them. I highly recommend it. And next I will also butcher this, and I had to actually write a little note to myself how to pronounce it, and we're gonna pray. So this roleplay is called Anamacha Le Shile. It's Irish, I believe. I really butchered that, but it's a pairs and soulmates roleplay. It has a lot of magical aspects to it as well. It's Apples, but it's also set in modern times, and it's about a group called the Dorcha, I believe, and they're going against the royalty of the area or land. So I found them randomly, actually, and I really was interested, mainly because of their graphics, but also like I wanted to know, based on like their URL, what it was about. So I found out, and I obviously included it here because I just talked about it. And next up we have Sacrilege RP, and this is a 7x7 skeleton bio roleplay. And it is set in a suburban town called Salvation. So obviously, based on both the name of the town and the URL, it is a very religious town. They haven't opened yet, but you can preview some of the skeleton bios that they have. They have actually quite a lot of information posted up, and I fell in love with it. Even though it is only a 7x7, they have a really awesome plot, a really great premise, and it actually like was giving me a lot of feels when I was reading through it. So really check out their plot, check out their bios. I'm really excited to see what is going to come out with them. We have Indigenous RPH. So obviously it's a resource blog for Indigenous face claims. They are also taking applications for to join their resource ranks. They have, I believe, 6 already. They're trying to reach for 12, so they are taking applications, so take a look. I believe the second post on the blog actually is information about how to apply. Which brings us next to Wonderland RPH. Not to mention that the face claim mascot is Sebastian Stan, who is gorgeous. They have cool and helpful resources. The admin, or the person that runs the blog, Holly, she seems super nice. I really like all of the things that she has. There's also a great indie role-playing guide on there that she created as well. And next, which I'm pretty excited to share with you, it is called FIREFOX RP. And the reason being is that it is technically, I guess when I post the video, it'll be the day of New York City Pride, but it's Pride Month, and I'm all about ladies and badassery and feminism and all that shit. So this blog, roleplay, it's based off of the book Foxfire, Confessions of a Girl Gang by Joyce Carol Oates. And it's about 2 female gangs in New York City set in the 1950s. It's modern day, actually, I believe, from what I can tell. And everything you need to know. I've actually never read that. I've never even heard of that book until I went onto the blog and read more about it. But they give you tons of information without you feeling very overwhelmed by it. So I know more about their plot, and I can't tell if they've done exactly what the book's done, but I do know that it's very similar and has a lot of inspiration from it. And they have a separate page. The most important thing to me is that they have a separate page that's dedicated to ensuring that members can feel comfortable and safe online. They also even have a safe word. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, unlisted, I don't know. But they have the safe word that you say, I guess either in the out of character chat or whatever conversation you're in with someone from the roleplay. And it's to help keep the conversation going and to not having, in layman's terms, not have drama. And I'm all about creating a safe environment for role players online because it is online and unfortunately people do take it wrong and take advantage of the fact that they might not have any repercussions for their mean actions. So anyway, so that brings me to roleplay trends, which actually one of the things I wanted to mention was that there is a lot of concern for members. There's always been, I think, as admins, we've always kind of wanted our members to be happy and enjoying themselves, but I feel like because of the world that we live in now, and the fact that we can speak up against, shitty people, that admins we really want to help create a safe space. And so I think that's been a big movement happening in roleplays, in including, the smallest amount of just including a POC face claim in the roleplay, which is a powerful movement towards progressiveness. I'm getting really serious, so I'm going to stop there. But also, fun tidbit for RP trend is people creating Sims for their characters. I noticed a lot with indie blogs. I know I've played The Sims as RP characters before multiple times. It's actually pretty fun to do. But people can screenshot or whatever and post it up on Tumblr as well. And the next one is unfortunately not, in a sense, happy, but not, and we'll get to it. But I didn't get a chance to bring it up actually last week's episode because I was really, really busy, and I needed to rush the episode into production and edit it and all that. But also I wanted to give myself some personal time to deal with it. But I've noticed, thankfully, a lot of people have been taking out Christina Grimmie as a face claim to be used, like Corey Monteith. So heads up, I guess, or just a hey, don't use her. And that's all I'm going to say on the topic. And moving on to favorite faces, we have Kirsten Vangsness and Ellen Page. Last but not least, the goodie bag. And I'm not really sure, I'm going to mention a couple things about them. I'm not sure why I haven't done it yet, but I did in this goodie bag, is new X kit, which if you don't have it, save yourself a lot of trouble with Tumblr and get new X kit. I believe it has an extension for, I think, all internet browsers. It is so helpful. I recently went through and updated all my extensions, and I found a little bit of add-ons to the extension because actually it's very confusing. But they have track tags comes back. I use it for the editable reblogs, which formats it back to the way it used to be, not how it is now. I absolutely adore it. I don't think I could roleplay or be on Tumblr without it. What else? Dragon Age handwriting font packs. There's 2 of them. I'm really excited about it because I love Dragon Age to death. And I found the fonts and I was just like, yes. And now I must go download them after this because I may not use them, but I will have them just in case if I ever do. As always, have a great start of week, end of week, whatever time zone you're in. I wish everyone a happy Pride Month. I know here at Albeco we are celebrating it loud and proud. And thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, like it on Tumblr or whatever I post this on after the video is posted. Technically, it would already have been done if you're watching it. But anyway, my name is Stori, and this is RP Weekly.